All right, first off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, the water Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, for allowing me to do another video through His Spirit, the water Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, for giving us this truth as worms. Double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the hopeful elect. And it's going to be about the famine, which is to come in America, man, because there is a famine coming, and it's only going to get worse, man. I just got off the phone with my grandma, and she said it's going to take 8 to 9 years before this gets back together. And she said it's going to be, my grandma don't watch the apostles. She don't know nothing about the apostles. She don't know nothing about the truth. But she said what the apostle Tahar's been saying. She said when it goes back to the new norm, she said it's going to be a new norm. And my grandma, how old is my grandma? My grandma's old, so you need to know. She's, and I asked her, I said, have you ever seen anything like this in all the years you have been alive? And she said, no. She said, my grandfather, her father basically has seen something similar, but she said in all her years, she hasn't seen nothing like this. And my grandma, she's in the 70s, but she's in her years, man. So it's not gonna this place is over, man. This is the beginning of Jacob's trouble, and soon a lot of people are gonna be worried and really losing their mind, because if you remember all last year, there was a bunch of floods, man. 2019, it was a shit ton of floods in the Midwest, and during those floods, those crops and those animals died. And they've never been able to recover fully from that. And even now, man, food crises are getting worse. It's getting worse for the farmers. People aren't farming. Meat markets aren't taking the farmers' meat. Is only getting worse. And I'm not gonna read any articles. I'm just gonna read the titles of them. It says "Race Against Time to Prevent Famines During Coronavirus Crisis." Meat, I'll click on this one. Meat stock shortage 2020 coronavirus has led Smithfield and other plants to close, farmers to dump milk. So it's another one. World could face food crisis in wake of COVID-19. World risks food crisis in wake of coronavirus, officials warn. Coronavirus measures could cause global food shortage, UN warns. So it's only going to get worse, man. America is not going to get better, and worldwide is not going to get better. These things are the things which have been prophesied from the beginning of time, man. And they're finally starting to come to pass, man. It's coming to pass. The words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai are not slacking, man. They're happening. He has made his word, and he said it, and it will be done. And that's what's happening in the world, man. The words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai are about to be fulfilled. Plagues. Shit, the fucking Salakia, the locusts destroying places. There was a whole bunch of locusts in Vegas last year. There was a whole bunch of locusts out there in South Africa. So there's about to be a famine, man. And this COVID-19, this is the boogeyman, like the brothers like to say. This is just a boogeyman. This is the skies between all of it. Hey, let me type in this. I'm gonna go back and then I'm gonna jump back to that. How many government shutdowns? So, how many government shutdowns have there been? I'll type in 2019. So, 2018 to 2019 United States federal government shutdown. It's not giving keep going. The United States federal government shutdown 2000 Oh, yep. 2018 to 2019 accounts for the midnight Eastern Standard Time of December 22nd, 2018, until January 25th, 2019. 35 days. And that was last year. And then they were speaking about, that was the beginning of the last year. And then at the beginning of this year in November, they were speaking about they were supposed to, towards the beginning of this year in November, they were speaking about there was going to be another government shutdown because America is closing, man. America is closing down. There's nothing you can do, and it's shutting down, man. Yahweh Shemiah Shai is shutting down America. And this whole coronavirus, this COVID-19, whatever you want to call it, is a gaze of this economy collapsing, man, in the start of Jacob's trouble. And it's all going to be under the gaze of COVID-19. And then for them to bring that new world order with the RFID chip, man, which I personally don't think the RFID chip is going to be in the vaccine because of this scripture right here that I'm going to go back up. This is 2 Ezra 16 and verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. So these people are going to have to consent unto that RFID chip. They're going to force people, but you're going to have to consent. They're not just going to put a chip in you and say, oh, well, fucking call it a day. You're going to know that there's an RFID chip, man. You're going to be consciously aware of this chip, man. This vaccine, it's most likely going to lead to the RFID chip, but do I think it's the RFID chip inside the vaccine? No, I don't. I personally don't think so. But you shouldn't take that vaccine either way. Either way, you shouldn't take that vaccine. But that's just my own personal opinion. It could come out that, hey, there's a chip inside the vaccine, and I could be proven wrong. But either way, you're going to be consciously aware of this RFID chip within you, because you're going to be able to literally buy and sell with it. You're going to know that you have this thing which is inside of you to make purchases and that your ID is connected to. You're going to know about it. That's the point of trying to get across about it. They ain't going to sneak the chip in you, man. They're not going to sneak it in you and be like, oh, yeah, we snuck the chip. You gonna know that the chip is in you, man. And then for babies, that's another story, man. If they start chipping babies, if a baby get chipped, hey, that baby was condemned already either way. But this is 2 Ezra 16 and verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. And when a woman with child is in 9 months being forth, bringeth forth her son with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains can pass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. And that's what's happening, man. So that's what people are depressed. People are killing themselves. People are getting very uneasy because they can't do or buy the things which they used to buy. They can't go out and party and ease their pains of America. They can't go to work. They can't do these things anymore. So they're getting agitated, man. And they're getting very sorrowful. And they're going to eventually do what the chapter 15 said. This is 2 Ezra 15 and verse 19. I started 18. I started 17. And man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of the pride of the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with their sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And that cough because it's smoke in the air. But just to say that I don't need Esau busting in my door. It's like about you coughing. But just joking around. But Yeah, man. The cities are gonna be the people. Hey, there's a scene from the Dark Knight Rises, I believe, with the Joker, and he said that when these so called you could just type it in Batman civilized people. He said when the chips are down, these so-called civilized people, these so-called people that your everyday Smo, Joe, Jim, Billy, Tom, Timothy, yeah, Jesus's, all your Tyrones, whatever. These everyday people, your average day people, they'll eat each other, man. And that's what's gonna happen, man. These people are gonna lose it. Hey, the new Joker movie, brothers who've seen that. Joker Joker is the invitation of what all these people are about to be, man. They're all about to lose their mind because all these people are being pushed to the wall, man. And you can only be pushed to the wall so much before you start to fight back, man. Before them animal instincts come out of you and you want to fight back and you start pushing back. And that's what's about to happen, man. These people are going to start pushing back, and they're not going to care about the government, man. They're not going to regard nor the kings nor princes, man. These people are going to start fighting back, and these are the last days prophecies, which Yahweh Shemi Shai has been spoken about, man. Verse 16, since it's right here, the second Ezra is 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. So these things are about to happen, man. And these things are happening. Not even about to happen. These things are happening right now as I speak, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai, as brothers all speak. These things are literally happening before our eyes. This is 2 Ezra 19 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake with these things from the beginning, even Salakia. I'll read verse 4 again. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So these things have been spoken about, man, and they're coming to pass as we speak, man. As brothers make videos, as the prophets of Yahweh Shemi Shai push his word still, even though they're about to shut down this YouTube, the word of Yahweh Shemi Shai is going out, man. And it's being heard throughout the world. And soon people are going to be wondering what the hell is going on, man. And they're going to run to these different camps. And only people who are truly going to have answers is the men of Yahweh Shemi Shai. And and it's going to be known who the men of Yahweh Shemi Shai are real soon, man. Real soon. This is Isaiah 46 in verse 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I am Yahweh, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand. Saying my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasures. So the Yahweh Shemi Shai counsel is standing, man, and he's going to do all his pleasures, man. All the will of Yahweh Shemi Shai is about to be executed. Calling a raven, a ravenous bird from the east, the man that executeth my counsel from a far country. Yea, I have spoken it. I will also bring it to pass. I have proposed it, and I will also do it. And Yahweh Shemi Shai, he's the one doing this, man. He's the one bringing this to pass. Hearken unto me, ye stout-hearted, that are far from righteousness. Speaking about you Israelites that are rock-headed, man, you rock-headed jakes. I bring near my righteousness; I shall not be far off, and my salvation shall not tarry. I will place salvation in Zion for Israel, my glory. And Yahweh Shem Shai has his men out there pushing his word, man, and really not out there anymore. A lot of camps aren't going out anymore because of the cities and different rules and regulations that you can be arrested for and different other things. But either way, the words of Yahweh Shem Shai is near. The Lord has set righteousness near. And if you hearken unto it, you will have salvation. But if you don't hearken unto it, you will have death. So this is just a quick video. Hey, Lord will, I hope it is edifying unto you, Akim, out there, man. Hey, we're entering times, man. We're entering times where you're gonna need faith in Yahweh Shem Shai. And what's the brother Jeremiah say, man? What's the divine intervention, man, to get through them, because these things are coming to pass, and Yahweh Shem Shai is drawing near. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai, Shem Rakakwadash, the water Yahweh Shem Shai for allowing me to do another video through His Spirit, the water Yahweh Shem Shai for giving us this truth as worms. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the hopeful light. With that, shalom.